My people, everybody have to open their eyes in Italy now. Now there are a series of attacks going on from baby gang to this very one that happened in the city of Modena. If you take a look at this picture here, you're going to see somebody who is being pinned down. I'm going to tell you what he did. This very accident that happened in the city of Modena is very, very terrible. And I'm going to play you a video to show you what happened. A CCTV footage that caught the whole scenario while it was happening. Now, there's another video too, which I will not be able to play for you because of how, shocking it is. Now, a migrant born in Italy of Moroccan origin, right, used a car and rammed into people. He used motor, enter inside street. You can see now there are people walking here. So after he cleared a lot of people in the residential areas, you can see, he cleared a lot of people. Many are in the hospital. They say that 2 people's legs now has been cut off, that is amputated, 2 people. And over 40 people have been injured in this very incident. Okay? So after he did that, he wasn't satisfied. He still reversed the car and was still looking for another people to clear. It has always been these people doing this kind of things, bringing shame and, disgrace to the name of immigrant. So Matteo Salvini has called for the revocation of his citizenship and also deportation of the guy. And is bringing a lot of argument in the parliament. Let's take a look at this video first, then we get into it. So a lot is going on. Please be careful out there. That's why I'm bringing you this information. So let's take a look at the video here. This is the video. Watch what's happening. Look how he's jamming everybody. This is look. So I believe that this guy now is one of the people whose legs has been amputated. Look at what the guy did. Now this is the second video. After the first video, he rammed other people in another street before coming to this very street. Now you can see for yourself, the guy now was still trying to, start the car to continue this act. But because the car refused to start, he now stepped out and started running because he knows what he has done. So it's not an accident. It's a deliberate act. So after asking now, they say, oh, he's not mentally stable, he's not okay, he's this and that, he blah, blah, blah. I beg. The reason why I'm making this video is for you to pay attention and also to avoid anybody causing you this kind of harm that will lead to amputation. Or you can see clearly that when he was coming, some people realized what was happening and they, ran for their lives. So always be vigilant. Now, in Italy, we have this baby gang of 18. We now have people who are also, kind of terrorizing the whole area. Now, let me show you another video where those citizens that were chasing after him got hold of him. But before that, let's take a look at this right up here. Now, pedestrians crashes with car. 8 injured, 4 seriously. This is a 31-year-old Italian of Moroccan descent accused of manslaughter. He walked on pedestrians, okay, at 100 km/h. Then he tried to escape, hit a person, but got blocked by a passerby. In the past, he was undergoing psychiatric treatment. So they say that the guy was undergoing psychiatric treatment, and I don't know why they left him. Somebody who is abnormal. You guys let him into the city and now everywhere. And aggravated injuries from government. These crimes subjected to Samuel El Kodri, the 31-year-old who yesterday hit 7 people with his car in the center of Modena. A note from the prosecutor's office explains that the assumptions of the crime are connected to the fact that the precise will to endanger the public innocence and not only the lives of the individuals offended in the street, in the city center, and in space-time environment are clear and evident, devoid of a solution for continuity. Now, it is because the car stopped, that's why he couldn't continue his act. Okay, it's not that the car lost control, or the car failed brake, or something happened. No, it's a deliberate act. Now they are saying that the guy is not mentally stable and blah 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 blah. I beg, avoid this kind of thing. Be vigilant. This country now, I don't know what it is turning into. Be vigilant so that anything that comes, you know how to dodge. So nobody will cut your leg. There is no amount of money paid to you that can replace an amputated leg. These two legs are very important, or hands, or even the life. It's very important. Who don't go, I beg. Now I always tell on. If you come across all these ones who are baby gang, you don't have options to escape. Try and defend yourself mercilessly. Don't pity anything. Defend yourself brutally. Because life is precious. You can, if you like, play and try and run away from it. They will use something, follow back and buy you, and will start shouting, oh, justice, and you are gone already. No, don't let that happen. Defend yourself in fact, even more than Jet Li. So they will know. One blow when you give all these baby gang, they will call ambulance for the baby gang, not you. Okay? Please. So this is the guy trying to escape. Yeah. Now he was even having a knife. That is show you that. Look at it there. That has to show you that this guy plans his crime. You can see it. He was still having a knife there to attack people who were trying to subdue him. The Moroccan, you were born in this country now. Look at what you are doing in another man's country. It's a very big shame. I don't know why these people doesn't acknowledge shame at all. So he was arrested. Now look at what Matteo Salvini is saying. Modena, right-wing dispute over residence permits. Salvini, stop criminals. Tajani, the investor is Italian. So dispute between Tajani and Matteo Salvini. Now the league secretary, that is Matteo Salvini's party, the two of them are in the same party. The league secretary insists on revoking the privileges of foreigners who commit crimes with immediate expulsion. His Blue Alley response. The man in charge is from Bergamo. That is a citizen. That's what Tajani is saying in this very case here. Let's proceed with their dispute. The two deputy prime ministers clashed over resident permits regarding yesterday's accident in Modena, where 31-year-old Salim El Kudri, born in Bergamo and of foreign origin, struck a citizen pedestrian, injuring 8. 4 are in serious condition. 2 had their legs amputated. League leader Matteo Salvini insisted, calling for the revocation of the offender's permit. The driver is Italian, responded the other deputy prime minister, Antonio Tajani. So please, I want to ask a simple question here. What do you support? Do you support that they should revoke the person's resident permit and, if possible, deport him? That's what Salvini is saying in this very case here, that he should be deported. In fact, his citizenship revoked. Let me know your opinion in this case. Let's put Salvini here. Okay? Now, sparks fly over citizenship between Salvini and Tajani, right? Yesterday, when the motives for the attack, an Italian man of Moroccan origin, were still unclear, Salvini had abandoned caution. He didn't want to even to play with it. He said immediate revocation. And that maybe that's the kind of person I am. You can't be committing all these crimes now. For what reason? What reasons? Will you? 2 persons now have lost their legs. They can't walk again. They will be using crutches for the entire life. Then you bring somebody. The person will now, let you say it no. Now blow they will give you for mouth. Bring your children, may they cut their own leg, come out. Now, sparks fly. Yesterday, when the motives were, unclear for the attacker, an Italian man of Moroccan origin were still unclear. Salvini had abandoned caution, immediately placing the focus on immigrants. Today, he reiterated the party announced in a statement that he had instructed a group of jurists to refine the security proposal presented in recent days by League MPs, starting with the revocation of resident permit for foreigners who commit crimes with immediate expulsion. The goal is to make effective and enforceable a mechanism modeled on a point-based driving license that provides for the revocation of resident permit for those who commit serious crimes. Okay, so this is what Matteo Salvini is saying, and he went on. Okay, a resident permit granted to an immigrant is an act of generosity and trust on the part of the Italian people. If this trust is betrayed, revocation of the permit and expulsion must become the rule. Responding the League's suggestion, Italian ally Antonio Tajani, who will be in Modena tomorrow, said, should we take away the resident permit of those who commit crimes? The person involved in yesterday's event in Modena did not have a resident permit. He is an Italian citizen. The foreign minister noted on the sidelines of the FI Regional Congress in Calabria. Tajani has sent a letter to the Interior Minister, Matteo Piantedosi, asking him to consider the proposal to the head of state to award the Medal of Civil Valor to Luca Signorelli and all. Anyways, I don't want to proceed with this long story, but I've made the point here that Matteo Salvini wants his citizenship revoked and deportation for him as well. But former ally Antonio Tajani is also opposing his suggestion for that. So, but to you, what do you think? Do you think that his citizenship should be revoked and he be deported after serving maybe 1 or 2? In fact, I don't know, sir. But let me know what you think about it in the comments. Okay? Please be vigilant. Don't let anybody do this to you. Okay? Those people in the hospital now taking pains for the stupidity of another person, I don't know how they are going to be feeling, and somebody is defending that, saying, no, that remove their citizenship. He's a citizen. He's not even using permesso di soggiorno. He's not using kata. Now, citizen. Leave this and blah, 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 blah. And I agree. Bring your children. Maybe now you there for jam. Some people defending nonsense in political houses. Beg, I divest for those kind of things. You can't be committing crime now. We'll be laughing over it. No. Beg, we'll go another news.